In the attempt to keep our expressions alive, the journey continues. Hey, Kaunda, boy, thank you for those words of encouragement. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The journey continues. We cannot let our expressions die. Put your TV on AMC, the American TV, and you've seen all the old words used in America's Old West. When you look at the Western movies, let's keep our expressions alive. So here goes. The journey continues. I don't know any man who likes someone to call him a papuntan. Well, when a man gets a lot of horn, sometimes he's referred to as a papuntan. I don't know if that name is worse than calling him a don't care chupul. When I say heard the term chupul. Boy, we know a lot of women that like to dolls up. Some go to the extreme that people say they dolls up so much when they put on all the fancy clothes that they look better than a circus horse. You know, we don't say shades before. We never say shades. We say darkers. Some of us, some of us. When last you had an extra strong, you remember that nice little white peppermint? Extra strong? When last you had an extra strong? Do they still make that? And do you remember the term boxing plant, the banana boxing plant, and banana jockey? When I saw a banana jockey, they're gone, they're gone. I am sure you saw a Frizzle walking in the yard, and many old-timers on social media. Many used to ride in Austin and Morris buses, and they rode in Hillman cars, Holden, Prefect cars. Remember the Prefect cars? And some who could not afford to own cars, they still rode in cars. They used to flag a ride, bomb a ride, or pope a ride. The same thing, same thing. And when they were broke, people said that they were catching the nenen, or they smelling hell. Things hard, boy, things hard. Some people call them a cheapskate when they have money and they don't want to spend. They're cheap. Anyone ever asked you to heft a bag? Heft a bag of yam? Or did someone told you, man, waiting a whole strain? Talking about holding strain. What did Vero mean when she told the young man, the young fella, boy, be careful, that big woman go strain you? Anybody ever strain you? Anyone can recall the half bar they used to put in front of the doors so that the children, to prevent actually children from going outside, call it a half bar. Do you believe Susan's foot was too hot? By the way, looking at the picture there, you see all the jacks? You remember the term, jacks run sure? So much jacks in the place. People said, jacks run sure. Do you believe Susan's foot was too hot? She was going all over the place, finding Susan. So people said Susan's foot was too hot. I am sure that some of you ate the ginger cake called Fonte. You ever had sago porridge and a conky wrapped in blogo leaf? You ever look at your skin and you spotted a luta on your skin? Remember when the beast stung you over your eyes and you got a big conky over your eyes? Do people still make the cake, that hard cake called rock? There was a joke about that. A little boy with a rock cake sitting in the church, and the priest said, "Upon this rock I'll build my church." The little boy said, "No, Father, not upon this rock." By the way, never let anybody manhandle you. And I'm sure you get annoyed when you see big people making or playing what we call manger popot. That is worse than playing with the lally in the drain. When last you saw the dragonfly we call Batty-Mamzelle, or the praying mantis we termed God horse? When last you saw one of those? Can you identify the bush we call Petit Bum, or Man Better Man, or Ven? Did Granny tell you to keep away? Did Granny say keep away from the fowl to avoid getting purple? Kind of lice. Did you wear your best dandan to church? Or did you have to settle for that cheap clothes made with tilele cloth? Who told you that you were turning man, you're turning man, or you're turning woman? And as far as these fellas was concerned, little boys turning man, they say you're pea making froth, You're getting fresh, you're turning man, you're pea making froth. When last you saw the small reddish crab called tululu? We call it tululu crab. And you fellas, it is a shameful thing when a lady tell you that you can't even bust a boil, you're soft like pap, or you're soft like porridge. And make it worse, you walk in Bruco or Kabuse. You want more? Boy, you have lots more in my book. We Kinda Talk, found on Amazon. Anthony Wendell, The Rigs.